everybody, it's day 3 of Advent. So before I actually open the calendar today, such a gorgeous calendar. We've got a lot of purification on here because of the snow and the cleansing and the clearing. We have a lot of clearing going on right now. So I just want to share something that I'm really feeling before we even go into the card of the day. The first thing is that when you step up out of your comfort zone, which is what I'm doing with this, things start to change. So we're in Sagittarian energy right now. We had the new moon, very, very powerful new moon in Sagittarius, which is about aiming true and being adventurous and being daring. And this is a season where magic is around and it is time to try something new because we're cleansing and preparing for 2023. So, you know, what do you want to create? What do you want to happen? What do you want to change? What do you want more of? What do you want less of? Yeah. So that's what I did with this, is that I want to get better at this. I want to get braver. So getting out of your comfort zone is the most incredible stretch. Also, what has been happening is I've been getting lots of messages about the messages that we're getting. So what's going to happen, guys, if you're interested in this and follow along with this, because I'm absolutely fascinated, this is going to be a story. Okay, so we're getting a story with each visual. Hello, good morning. So the first visual we had was the cat. So this is a story about you and it's a story about me. So we're the center of this story. Okay, we're the main player. Okay, so it's like, what does our intuition tell us, like all the time? Cats are incredibly, incredibly intuitive. So this is about truly listening to your intuition in preparation for 2023 and asking your angels for help. That was day 1. Okay, day 2 had the 2 hares leaping to the full moon. So afterwards, I realized that this is actually about preparing us for the full moon happening next week. So I've been doing a lot of meditation and thinking about this in the intervening from yesterday to today. The full moon is in Gemini, so that is opposite to Sagittarius. So what would be really good is if you could find out which house Gemini is in for you and which house Sagittarius is in for you, because these are the pointers of what we need to be working on going into 2023 to help us really make 2023 the year. It's been a really tumultuous, shifting, massive shift this year, 2022. Okay, so the full moon and the 2 hares, are about the twins in Gemini. So Gemini is about body and soul. It's about the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. And it's like, we need to get into, so the 2 hares are leaping together. So this is about getting into alignment with our masculine and our feminine. And the full moon is about really, really listening again to our intuition to get into alignment. So what happens is that often we get out of alignment because we're not listening to what our soul really wants us to do. We're following what we think other people want us to do. And this is about following our heart. And I was so nervous yesterday that I actually didn't even give myself a moment to really think about things. And it came up with like teacher. So this is about teaching me to get more in my presence, to actually take a moment and not rush this. But we will also be getting lots of things either side of it all during this whole story. So this is building towards the full moon next week, 7th, 8th of December, which is in Gemini, the twins. So where are you out of alignment? Where are you more in your masculine? Where are you more in your feminine? And what do you want to have? Where do you want to be? You know, it's your choice. It's your life, you know. So let's find number 3, which I haven't done beforehand today. So, and then we're going to pull a card. So the first thing is I have to find number 3. I was so excited to jump on that I didn't do my little bit of research, but they're giving me more time. Found number 3. So the other thing that was really interesting about yesterday was it was above an owl. So owl is your wisdom. Okay, so the owl is really telling, and then there's like little baby owls above it as well, here on the branch. So we've got a big owl here and little owls under here. So the little owls are the effect that you have when you're following your intuition on everyone else around you. You are sovereign of your soul. We need to not sell our souls, and we need to own our souls, because we give our souls away. We give ourselves away so much. And day 3 is 2 ice skaters. It's their heads that I'm actually going to be lifting, and there's a gorgeous dog like following them. So So we have 3 partridge. I think these are. Partridge in a pear tree. So we've got 3 partridge. So we've had 1 cat, 2 hares, 3 partridge. So maybe we're going to get 4 something tomorrow. But the partridge are scurrying along and trying to get food. So they are on the ground. That's the first thing. So they're finding their feet. They're finding their food, and one's looking behind and one's looking forward and one's looking down. So this again is about tuning into our spirituality, our consciousness, our gut feeling, and working out what energies are coming at us and being clear that our direction and our focus is what we need to be focused on rather than looking around at everyone else. Okay, so today I've got this incredible deck from Kyle Gray. So, and it's called The Angels and the Ancestors. So Angels and Ancestors, what have you got for us today? So first card, it's the one we choose. Star Ancestor. So this is confirming everything I've just said. And it's saying, follow the voice of your soul. So there you go. I'm going to be much calmer and centered when I do these readings now. So we've got three partridge there looking every direction. And they're saying, stop looking around, stop looking outside of yourself. Focus in on what you need to be doing, what suits your soul, what is your passion, what do you want to do, what do you want to achieve, what have you always dreamed about doing, what's the thing that like just fires you up? For me, it all started with angels. It's like, what's interesting, you know, Angel just had a vibe about it. I was just massively like, what is that? You know, I needed to explore it. And the same with goddesses, you know, what are they on about? You know, what is that whole goddess thing? And now I've really, really explored it. So, you know, are you interested in the pyramids? Are you interested in history? Are you interested in ancient times? Are you interested in, you know, what are you interested in? You. What is calling your heart? What is your soul is in your heart, and your heart is your center. So when you follow your heart and you hear your soul voice, that's when everything changes. You have to be in alignment with your soul voice. And that's exactly what they're saying. So let's see what happens tomorrow. The other thing is if you want to bring in, the other thing that came up, they're just saying, is gratitude. So when you go to sleep every night, let's do this up to the full moon. Let's do that up to next week and see what you think, okay? So gratitude is our way of showing love to the universe. It's our way of thanking the universe for everything that's come in. So something that I was told to say today is gratitude at night when you go to bed. So lie in bed and think of 10 things that have happened that day that you're grateful for. 10 things. And if you can, write them down, because if you can write them down, that's anchoring it even more. 10 things that you're grateful for. Because what you're doing is you're saying to the universe, thank you, and that creates abundance. So more comes in. So thank you for everything, the good and possibly the less good, because the less good is teaching you something. And say thank you for everything that happened, and then more will come in. You're blessing everything. So you go to sleep in gratitude, you wake up in gratitude. You go to sleep in love, you wake up in love. More and more and more and more. So I've been doing gratitudes, but not 10 and not writing it down. So that's what I'm going to do going forward. Not looking inside, outside, just like those outside, all around, all directions, just like those partridge. I'm going to be looking in and deciding what was good about today. So have a fantastic day. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, whoever you are. I don't know who you are. And I'll see you very soon. Thank you so much. Focusing on